Consumer demand declines, drilling activity increases, and a new refinery in Canada. Coming up on today's Energy Scout News. Welcome to Energy Scout News and Information. I'm Brian Bucklider. Today's segment will focus on production and drilling. In our top story, declining demand from U.S. consumers in the first half of 2008 has cut demand for oil products to its lowest level in 5 years. Gasoline deliveries fell 1.7% compared with the same period for 2007. Overall oil product deliveries has dropped 3%. The American Petroleum Institute says this is the first significant decline in 17 years. The decline doesn't seem to be worrying Halliburton. The world's second largest oilfield services provider doesn't expect a 17% slide in crude oil this quarter to reduce orders for drilling and exploration contracts. The company said its customers usually plan long-term projects that aren't affected by the price of oil. And now let's take a look at what else is happening in the energy industry. And in related news, the number of oil and natural gas wells drilled in the second quarter rose 53%. Energy companies completed more than 7,500 natural gas wells and 5,200 oil wells. In all, an estimated 14,000 oil wells, natural gas wells, and dry holes were completed. Statoil is considering whether to invest in a full-scale oil refinery for its Canadian oil sands project. The Norwegian company owns 257,000 acres in Alberta and said it will continue plans for upstream and transport operations. If a refinery is constructed, it would come online in 2016. Statoil expects to make the decision late next year. And now it's down to business. First up, let's take a look at today's leaders and laggards. In oil and gas, crude oil is down $1.87 to $113.14, and natural gas is down 6 cents to $8.07. But now it's time to shift gears and take a look at some people on the move. And in strange news today, October 20th, 1967, Roger Patterson and Bob Giblin created the greatest hoax or found the impossible with a creature known as a Yeti, Sasquatch, or simply Bigfoot. But one man may have topped that. Take a look.
You're going to have two teams on foot.
He's the same man who took News 13's Annie McCormick on a hunt for Bigfoot earlier this year in far northwest New Mexico. This morning, Tom Biscardi was talking to Fox News.
The Sasquatch has been found dead.
Look at this. Here it is.
One that you're showing there right now is the one that's actually frozen in a freezer.
Biscardi says that's a picture of what he calls proof that Bigfoot really exists. A corpse, he says, found on June 10th by a couple of Bigfoot trackers in the mountains of northern Georgia. Biscardi says the men who found the body contacted him for help.
I actually saw the body, right? I touched it.
Biscardi told us over the phone scientists are already studying some of the alleged Bigfoot's DNA.
There's nothing really to compare the DNA sample to, so what do you hope to learn from the DNA test?
Well, I'm hoping that it comes back that it's a hominid, and it's of the human and ape abstract.
I got to tell you, you look at this. To me, the top of that looks like an ape suit head sitting there. I mean, you're telling me you've actually laid hands on this thing and it's real.
Yeah.
Biscardi says he expects all the skeptics will soon be surprised.
Who are we to
Looks
say?
like messing with the Sasquatch got way out of hand, and all for some delicious beef jerky. And that's it for today's Energy Headlines. If you have any news from around the oil patch, be sure to contact us at EnergyScout.com. Don't forget to join us tomorrow, where we will take a look at international news in the energy industry. For Energy Scout News and Information, I'm Brian Bucklider.
Math and science are all around us. And today, they're more important than ever. Because math and science are the very things that will help the world meet critical challenges. Like developing new and innovative ways to deliver more energy while protecting the environment. The solutions to move us forward are everywhere. I'm Matthew Jimenez, and I work for ExxonMobil.